All right, hotel room. I haven't been in a hotel room in, I don't know, God knows how long. It's been a long time. But this week, I'm actually in Texas, Dallas actually. And I'm here for a real estate convention. And it's been a while since I've been to a real estate convention, probably about 2 years or so. This week, it's the Tom Ferry Summit. If you guys have been following me, you probably have seen a couple of videos on this before.
Do just what you want. You're the one that tries.
But it's a yearly event, and it's one of the best events all year because I get to see old friends, I get to learn a few things, and incorporate a lot of that stuff into my business so I can go back and be better than I was a week ago. But it's really nice to kind of get out. The family was a little bit sad that I left today, my daughter especially. But you know what? I'm here just for a few days, so I'm not going to take anything for granted, and I'm going to go back and take everything that I learned and apply, hopefully, some of it, because there's always too much information. Well, that is downtown Dallas right there. Beautiful city. Over there is where the event is going to be. And I've got a little buddy hanging out right over here. I don't know what he's doing up this high, but yeah. So today is Sunday, and I'm here a couple of days early. The event doesn't start till Tuesday. So what am I doing here a couple of days early? Why don't I just come either tomorrow or possibly even the day of? Well, you want to get here and just decompress a little bit. After a 3-hour flight or a 4-hour flight, you don't want to be going right into the event because your brain is just going to be totally fried. Get here early, go to the convenience store, get your water, your banana, your power bars, your toiletries, whatever you need to get. Make sure that you have that. Get all settled in, go enjoy some dinner, get some breakfast, go for a run, do whatever you need to do so that you're fully prepared for the event. This event is 3 days long. That's a lot of information. You're going to meet a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of things that happen that are just going to fly right over your head. And sometimes it's good just to be present and in the moment. So get here early. So next thing is plan out your week. There's going to be so many things that happen over the course of the next 5 or 6 days for me that I just want to make sure that I'm present in here for the moment. I accomplish what I came here for. So what I would recommend is identify 3 to 5 things that you want to accomplish this week. Whether you want to improve on your marketing, team building, hiring, finances, improving your numbers, you just want to meet new people, whatever the case may be, you have to have a goal for this week. It just can't be that you came to this event and hoping that you'll get something out of it. Come here with a purpose, come here with a plan, and make sure you accomplish that when your week is done. All right, so this is the big one here. I wrote this down. Meeting people. Meeting people has to be the biggest priority, or at least one of the biggest priorities for you when you come to these events. If just imagine coming to an event like this and not talking to anybody, just consuming the information, it's like you're leaving 50% of the opportunity out there, right? Don't get me wrong, when you come to an event, whether it be in a learning event or whether it be a tech event or whatever it is, the information at those events are great, but the people that you connect with, that by far is one of the most valuable things that you take away from this. So the other question you may be asking yourself is, well, how do I get better at meeting some of these people? It's a really good question. Oftentimes there's so many people that come in and come out and you just don't know, like, how do I meet this person and that person? Here's a few tips for you. There is going to be hundreds of available seats that are over there. Generally, the people that are sitting front and center, those are the people that are generally going to have the most energy, that are going to be most in tune to the event. It's like you want to try and get to the front and center of it, but that's not the only way to meet people. The people in the back too, you gotta also think, there are people maybe half working, they're in there working a little bit, they're also there for the convention. There's also people out there that are new, that are maybe just like you, coming to an event for the first time, and they're just a little shy and a little bit timid to be up in the front where all the action's at. So those are some good opportunities to meet people because they're gonna be in the same boat as you. If you're coming to an event for the first time and they're back there like, I don't know what to do, go and talk to them. The people that you sit around during these events for day in and day out, those are the people that you'll converse with. Talk to them. Bring your business card. On the business cards, you want to put where you work, your contact information, maybe even a picture so they remember who you are because they're going to meet hundreds and hundreds of people. Whatever it is that you can do in order to leave an imprint on their mind is going to help you in developing that relationship from here on out. The next thing that you want to do is, if you see somebody that inspires you, have the courage to go up to them and talk to them. Introduce yourself. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm from this market. I really love the way that you said this. Or can you tell me a little bit more about what you said over here? Whatever the case may be, you're in sales. You should be able to start a conversation without too much trouble, but spark a conversation. Make sure you set the relationship up and work on it. Make sure you take good notes. And I'm not talking about the notes at the event because that's kind of an automatic. If you come to an event like this, make sure you take notes on a noted pad, on your phone, whatever you do in order to record some of those notes. Obviously do that. What I mean by taking notes is take notes on the people that you speak with, because again, you're going to be meeting with probably hundreds of people and you may come home with hundreds of business cards. And what do you do then? Put them in your database and email them and say, hey, hi, we met at the event. And you're like, I don't remember anything about this person. Remember what they're wearing. Remember what they talked about. Remember the market that they're in. Remember something specific about the conversation that you had. Maybe do a follow-up on something that you talked about. Maybe even set up an accountability. You meet another agent, maybe similar to you, or maybe you want to accomplish something and it's the same thing. Set up some type of accountability. Connect with them on Facebook. Be friends with them on Instagram. Develop a relationship and over time contribute to their life. Check in with them, see how they're doing. This is wildly important because if you're starting in the business and you're brand new and you're like, well, I don't know what I want to do meeting all these other real estate agents. Trust me, meeting other real estate agents is how you expand your mind. It's the way that you expand your network. It's the way that you expand everything around you, because real estate is a lonely business. Sometimes you're just in a hub, but there is so much more out there than just your little hub. There's gold out there, basically what I'm saying. Connect with them, take really good notes, follow up. It's just like anything in sales. All right, so number 6, plan of attack. What is your plan of attack? Let's say you're done with this entire event. You go home, you've accomplished all of your goals, you met the people that you wanted to meet, and then what? And then what? You've got to implement all the stuff that you've learned. What I used to do early on was take all of this information. I was well overloaded with all of the stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted to do 100 things when I really should have only done maybe 1, maybe 2 things at the most. But whatever the case is, set up a plan of attack. What did you learn this week that you can quickly implement into your business that will have a big impact on it moving forward? And those little changes over time will start to evolve your business, will evolve the way you think, will evolve your relationships, all of that stuff. But you've got to take it slow. Don't try to do 100 things. You're just not going to be able to do it. Take 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 things at the most, implement them, figure out a plan of attack on how you're going to accomplish those things, and then do it. Simple. All right, so I am off. I'm gonna go find some killer Mexican food, some barbecue, whatever they have here that I don't have at home. I'm gonna go and eat it because that's the whole point of this, right? You want to have some fun too. All right, see ya.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘